Hi, I'm Doug, and I'm here on fiveTALL to introduce myself and the channel to you. I was led to start fiveTALL because our son is an addict, and we're at about 13 years or so, as far as we can tell. All reality, he doesn't know exactly, he can't remember exactly when he started and how he started, but it was somewhere around the age of 13, 12, 13 years old. And we've been dealing with it, as far as we know, for about 12 to 13 years. He's 27 years old. He's currently in rehab at the time of this video, and he's currently doing well. That when my wife and I first started into dealing with our son's addiction, we were the only ones out here. We were the only ones dealing with this. No one else knew what we were going through. We didn't know we could talk to anybody. We didn't know we could share. We felt like the black sheep of the community, of the family, of our friends. We lost friends. We lost family relationships. We lost everything of value to our son in him either stealing it, or we had to do something when we were trying to help him through the addiction with rehab, etc. I am 51 years old. I grew up on a farm in north central Nebraska. Lived there until I was about 18 years old. And when I left the farm, I started into college at the university in Nebraska. And when I realized that I hated school, I just stopped. I quit going to school. Just didn't have a clue, didn't have any idea on what I was going to do, where I was going. So I just stopped, left school, quit going, and thought, actually I didn't think anything. I didn't know what I was doing. When I realized that I still had to pay bills and I was on my own, then I realized that I had to have some way of making money, so I went into healthcare. I'm a farm boy that started out with EMS, went into nursing, then eventually ended up as a physician assistant, PA. All of that together was the majority of my adult life. And then when I, for whatever reason, got led into law school, I went there, came out, and this would have been, this would be 15 years, I believe, as a lawyer. When I started fiveTALL, to be honest with you, I didn't really want to do it. I feel like by my faith I was led to do it, because when my wife Stacy and I sat down and talked about this, we have a lot to share. And when we were going through this at the beginning, we didn't realize there was anyone else that was going through what we were going through. We literally thought we were the only ones. We thought that nobody else out here in this world was going through what we were going through with our son being an addict. And it literally is hell on earth. And there's no other way for me to explain it. There's nothing worse. If there was a worse word, I would use the worst word, because it strained our marriage, it strained our family relationships, it strained our friendship relationships, it destroyed some of those. And when it destroyed them, it's kind of, when the friendships and the family relationships were injured, it's extremely difficult to heal them, because we still don't feel ourselves healed. So my wife and I, like I said, have been married 30 years. We met, she was in nursing school and I was in EMS. And the town where we met, I had come to the town with our EMS company, and we started to provide services there. She worked for an opposing EMS company, and when our companies merged, I guess we decided to merge also. She stalked me, in all reality, and I know she won't admit it, but she did. She was a stalker. She wouldn't leave me alone. She told her friend that as soon as I walked into the hospital on a call one time, she was going to marry me. And so reality is, now you know the truth. She stalked me. My wife and I have sat and tried to figure out, what did we do wrong? What is it that we could have done different? what was our fault, what was not our fault, how could have we chose friends differently, how could have we saved our son through this, what could have we done, could have we punished him more, could have we taken friends away, could have we locked him up, could have we moved. I mean, it's an unending list and it never ends, and sometimes still today it happens. I'm a city boy now. I am a healthcare person, because all the way from EMS through some nursing and then ultimately as a PA. I'm a lawyer, I'm a business owner, I am a C-level executive, I am an entrepreneur, I am a dad, I am a husband, I am a Christ follower, Christian. I am all of these things, and I am also a survivor of an addict. And that's the most extremely difficult part of my life. That is the fight that nearly kills me, my family, my friends, everyone. I think this is more healing for me than anything. I want you to know you're not alone. I want you to know that you can survive this. You can make it through being a family or friend of an addict. Addictions, I hate. I hate addictions. I hate the addict behavior. I hate the drugs. I hate the stuff that is in this world that's available for any type of addiction. Porn, sex, drugs, alcohol, gambling. I hate everything that is a source of an addiction. I don't hate any of those things directly. One thing I believe is that almost everything on this planet can be used for good and has a purpose that could be right. But when it comes down to addictions, I hate how those are tied together. We love our son. You can love your addict, and you are not a horrible person for it. I am proud of my son. I am proud he's my son. But just like I tell him, I hate what the addiction does. I hate what choices he makes. I hate what the addiction has done to our family, to me, my relationship with my son, my wife's relationship with our son, both of our daughters' relationships with our son, what it has done to our friendships, our family, everything. That does not mean I hate my son. That does not mean you have to hate your child, your parent, your relative, your friend. You don't have to hate them. In fact, they're going to have a greater chance of recovery and survival of their addiction if you love them. They're going to have a better. So I thank you for being a part of this community. I look forward to connecting with you on this channel. I ask you to please share, please connect, please join this channel. Please bring this channel to others in your community, the people that you know. Help us to be able to get this out there. I want to know a little bit about you. I encourage you strongly, share in the comments below in every single video. Post these videos out in your Facebook and any of your social media. We have Twitter, we have email, we have obviously YouTube. I want and need for your participation. So I want to tell you thank you for doing that. I want to tell you and encourage you that this is survivable. We can survive the addictive behavior of our family member or our friend. We can make it through this, and it's easier to do it together. We made it for nearly 13 years pretty much on our own until we started this channel, fiveTALL channel. We didn't know of really anything out there to be able to share and communicate, nothing other than paying a counselor, which it's even difficult, as you may know, to find counselors that truly understand those people, those supporters, us, family and friend behind the addict. Thank you. Have a blessed day. High five. Stand fiveTALL. because together we can all be 5 tall and we can make it.